Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, I do random stuff with anime, movies, and anything that I like to make any comment about. But this time's like I can't just throw this out of the window. That's why I made a commentary on this. The title is Shield Hero, The Rising of Shield Hero, or Rising of the Shield Hero. I think you would know this if you know chibi reviews. The manga of this anime is great, but right now the feeling that I'm getting is they're skipping a lot from the manga and also from the light novel. I thought they were gonna make this longer than it was possible, because this one scene I'm going to show you is the reason that's I'm thinking they're skipping. So this is the bird. The this is the this girl is a bird from the start. It's an egg that the hero was taking care of, and right now it evolved literally as a girl, because anime, what you gotta do, you need lolly for some reason. So that's not the reason I'm telling you that they're skipping the manga and also the light novels, because this girl was supposed to transform on the cage. If you know, there was a slave trader for the black market. I don't know what his name is. Maybe later I will show you. But with this segment, this girl was supposed to be in the cage before she transformed, or I'm not sure anymore. Because anime, because they might make him or her a girl. I'm not sure. It's always anime with these things. Only my reason. Okay, and there's also the race in the village. I don't know why they did this. This was supposed to not happen. This spear hero was supposed to drop in a big pit, and the shield hero was supposed to use his shield on that big pit and just jump over it. And thing that happened here is they run here, making it run longer. I'm not sure why the studio's making this up, because this is not how the manga that I saw portrayed. Portrayed. I'm not sure. Maybe the light novel did this, but it's more justified that he jumped over it and the spear hero just fall over that pit, because the pit they're showing here are so small, like literally the smallest. This was hasten spell. It makes the one got cast speed up, and he was and the shield hero was what you call that, degraded the speed. I'm not maybe just the negative effect of the speed up, speed down. Yeah, let's just call this a speed down spell, and the spear hero got this speed up. So there's a lot in the anime that's I'm hating right now, because there's so many skips that when you when you read the anime, I mean the manga, you you start to see the difference. That's why I didn't want to do that, but because of the hype and also the content of the first episode of this, I kinda did until chap it was I'm not sure what chapter, but it was 31, where they're going to fight the turtle, and somehow the manga just cut off the head of the turtle instead of Naopumi, the girl, the raccoon girl, was supposed to be cutting that turtle's head. I don't know why this is happening. But there's still also difference in manga and light novels. That's why I'm not sure if this was the correct one or the manga was the correct one. I don't wanna show you what happened on the manga, because there's so many spoilers, and it's much better in the manga than in the anime that they are showing in this episode 5. This is only episode 5, by the way. This is not uh, the episode for for you know you know what I'm saying. So that sums up why I don't like this episode 5. But 1 to 4, I love it. They made the heroes so they made you have sympathy on the shield hero, justifying what he did and how his attitude is. But I think about episode 8 or 10 is going to, because they are fast forwarding so much of the pacing of the anime, the arcs, that I think the shield hero will be, all of the accusation for him is going to be removed. The beach red lady is going to be not is going is that that girl is going to be a poor girl. Spoilers, I'm sorry. Ju- that's the spoilers for me. That red girl or brunette is going to be just some slave or some citizen of or civilian of the human race, because I have so many spoilers. I just have said, if you understand what I'm saying and you have read the manga, I hope nobody comments down below what I'm saying, because people might think that I'm spoiling all of the good parts, the juicy parts, because there's so much content that they skip on episode 5 that you kinda, if you read the manga, they skip about maybe 8 chapters or 5, because this race took about me reading it maybe 2 chapters, then them going to the trader took about 1 chapter. I'm not sure if they're going still to the trader, because that should be episode 6. That's what I thought, but now I'm not sure. Maybe they're not going to the trader, because the arc for being the trader was 1 chapter, and it should have been this one. Also, the battles of this Pilolian, I don't know how to say it. It's just the bird, and this one is a dragon. I'm sure of it. So there's so many skips. That's why I'm telling you about this anime right now, because there's so many things that I didn't say. Like this, it wasn't shown in the manga, or I wasn't paying attention and just skipping so much page from that chapter. I'm not sure. So there's also is not his friends, but the one who's using the blade and the bow was siding with the shield hero much of the time. Uh, my video is not loading. I'm sorry, but that that was, I never saw them defending him from the manga. Maybe I just skipped so much, or so there was cut away in the mangas that I read. By the way, if you want to read and want to help the scanlators for this manga, I suggest you go to MangaDex, because the website MangaDex also helps those translators. I'm just going to the page right now just to show you what MangaDex does. I know that this channel, I mean this website doesn't look look good, but if you read any of these scanlations, you kinda help all of the scanlators of that manga, because they pay the scanlators for this. I'm not joking. They are paying people like scanlators maker. I don't know why, but yeah, we're skipping. This is a Natsu no Taisa, so I'm also a fan of this. So I'm just saying that if you wanna read the manga and wanna spoil yourself, I suggest you go to mangadex.org. They kinda help all the scanlators, the one who makes translation for mangas. They're the ones helping those sites or those groups that that translate these mangas. I started doing this about 1 week ago because someone told me that in the comment section, if you want to read this, you should go to mangadex. So the review of my Rising of the Shield Hero for episode 5 is about that, the skipping parts. Maybe I would title this why I skip so many chapters just for one episode. I don't know why they are hearing they are speeding up the pacing for this anime, because this anime you can make it longer instead of shorter. Because the content of this anime is pretty good. I haven't read the light novels because I'm not rich and I can't understand Japanese. Plus, I'm so lazy at reading, even though I do make a casual stories on Wattpads. On Wattpads, I don't do much. So, I hope you like what I detailed on this, and this Rising of the Shield Hero. This guy, so kind of funny with this galactic vortex pose. It's kind of fun. So it's kind of healthy that they're doing this for sure, and also unhealthy that they're skipping a lot of content from the manga, because I don't know what's happening on the light novels, but it's still pretty good. Not gonna lie, they just skip a lot. I'm just heartbroken that they skip a lot. not not angry with them. So if you like this video, I hope you like the anime too, because you're not going to help me. I'm sure of that. Okay, goodbye. Maybe next week I will make a comment again. If they make a skip again, so much skip. But if no skipping, I won't do another of this one. I just did this because there was so much skips in right now. So thank you for watching and bye.